Well, this isn't London, is it? Because I'm running the Spitsbergen half marathon, which is in Svalbard, which is where I am now, which is a Norwegian island close to the North Pole. So one of the reasons why I am so excited to run this half marathon and why it's so unique is that it's obviously on a very cool, I mean, literally it's like 5 degrees, cool island, close to the North Pole in the Arctic Circle. So it is part of Norway, but it's like a 3-hour flight from Oslo. And one thing that is very cool, keep saying cool, I need to come up with some new adjectives, cool about this island is that there are actual wild polar bears roaming around. But what that does mean is that, you know how like when you go and do your run through 10k, half marathon, whatever it is, and you've got the lovely like volunteers that cheer you on and give you water. Well, here they have that, but they also have armed guards because of the polar bears. Because basically every time you go out of a town, you have to either take a flare or a gun, and by law you have to have those things in case there is a polar bear attack, which is kind of crazy. Thank God I've got insurance. So that is why I was like, I need to go and do this half marathon. It is one of the most unique places in the world. I've watched so many videos on life here, and it's just really inspired me to come, and now I'm actually here, which is fucking mental. But yeah, we're gonna go and pick up my race bib right now and get ready for the race. So I've got my bib, but there's been a plot development because Josh has got FOMO and is now currently signing up to run the half marathon with me because, and I quote, what else is there to do? So good morning. It is race morning. It is, what time is it? 10:23. Our race starts at 11:30, so I think we're gonna head here at like, oh, I can see people running that have started the marathon. So we're starting in about an hour. We're gonna leave in about half an hour, 40 minutes, I think. And then we're gonna go. I just went down and had some breakfast, had some toast and jam and a coffee.
What?
I can't believe you're eating beans.
You're saying it like it's just going to cause me to shit immediately. You're about to have coffee. What's going to
I
make
want
you
this to make me shit immediately. And a little pastry as well. I was like, I'm in hotel breakfast, why not? And we're about to go. I've got my intervals set up on my watch. As always, I'm using the Coros Pace 3. I just set up my run walk intervals on that, like as a workout. Not going for a particular time today. Just here to enjoy it basically, and kind of not go too crazy. I'm probably going to finish anywhere between a time of like 2 hours 35 and 2 hours 45, I imagine, just based on like previous times. And I feel okay. I just want to kind of get going now, but to be fair, I've had a really nice relaxed morning. I had 8 hours and 20 minutes of blissful sleep, which is always nice before a race day. It's currently 2 degrees, but it says it feels like -2, and it is quite windy this morning. So I don't think we're going to be as lucky with the weather that we had yesterday, which was like quite still and sunny. It's kind of overcast and, yeah, as I said, windy today. So we'll make the best of it. And yeah, I think there's under 500 runners, and that's across marathon, half marathon and a 10k. So it's a really small race. So yeah, gonna head out soon, and I will see you at the start line. Give us a wave. We're at the start. This is the view. These are the vibes. We are about 1.5 kilometers in now. Just had a bit of a nasty little incline at the start, but now we're coming downhill, which is lovely. And we've got, whoa Josh, we've got a fantastic view in front of me. Walking intervals were 3-minute running, 1-minute walking.
4-minute running.
Sorry, 4-minute running, 1-minute walking, but we're on quite a lot of downhill at the minute. We're 3k in and we haven't started walking yet. So the plan is to basically run the downhill just because it's easiest to get the momentum and the speed. It's less effort to run faster. And then when we get to the flat, then we go into the run walk intervals. But I'm feeling good. We are 3.4k in. Pace is 6 minutes 7 seconds per kilometre, but that's obviously really fast for me, but we are going downhill, so yeah, feeling good. I've already started to heat up. I'm gonna have to start stripping off, which is crazy because it's 2 degrees, but it feels definitely feels 10 degrees hotter, which is why the advice dress 10 degrees hotter is probably the best advice ever. So yeah, enjoying it, enjoying the views. We are running out of the town soon where it's like polar bear territory, I guess. So we might see some armed guards. So I'll be on the lookout. We also don't know the course because we were looking at an old map. So don't actually know how hilly it's going to be, which is always great going into it. Hello. Guys, this is so much easier than I thought it was. But it's fine because look at the view. 5.5k in. I actually think I need to do my Instagram check-in. If you're wondering how I do it on Instagram, it's a job of multitasking. 5k done. I'm gonna have some chews. These are precision. 30 grams of carbs in the 2 sweets, well, together. 40 minutes in. Starting on these now. 5.7k. Just think about the 10k. And then when the 10k is done, I'll probably go to like 15. And then the last 5, and then 1. We strayed a bit from the intervals with like running the downhill, walking a bit more, and also running slower on the uphill. So the intervals are a bit off, but I just try and match back up on the straight. So
Not a big box.
yeah. All good so far. We're running towards the sea now. Big fat mountain in front of us. Much nicer than some of those horrible London training runs that you saw in the heat. 6k, we just went past. So yeah, we'll check back in soon. Yeah, I'm on my base. But in a good way. I'm just going to interject right here. As you can see, I have made friends with the polar bears, and this is an exclusive because I've decided I'm actually never coming back to London. They've taken me under their wing, and this is life for me now. If you've watched my videos before, you will know that running for me, my number one goal is to enjoy it, okay? I want to have a good time most of the time. But obviously, that doesn't mean that I don't train and I turn up unprepared. I prepare, okay, thoroughly. It is no secret that I've been using Runner now for the last 2 years. And if you don't know what Runner is, in a nutshell, it's basically a personalized training plan app. It has everything that you need to run any distance at any level. One thing that I really like about Runner, and I found super useful is that you can now change the intensity of your training plan. I chose to do a less intense training block this time just because I just wanted to know that I could get to the start line with confidence. Know that I'd crossed the finish line. Do I? You don't know yet. And have a good time. Those were like the main two things for me. And runner really allows me to do that without kind of pushing myself too much, because I've done so much running recently and like not every training block needs to be blood, sweat and tears. So if you do have any races coming up, or if you just want to start a new training plan, then definitely check Run Out. You can use my code Emily2, which will give you 2 weeks free. And I'm going to link it in the description box for you to have a look at as well. And that 2 weeks free, you get access to everything the app has to offer, which isn't just the training plans, but it's also the strength plans at the gym, Pilates and mobility as well. So it really is everything in one spot. Let me know if you have given Run It a go, and let's get back into my run. So we are now 15.6 kilometers in. So it's where the legs start to get a little bit heavy. And the stomach starts to churn slightly, but doing good. Very good spirits. There's a hill up here that is very big, as you can see. It's a mountain basically. And we are approaching that hill. So I think from here to the finish line it's going to be a bit tough. Now my Norwegian's not great, but I'm pretty sure the sign says stop farting. I have to give Josh credit for that joke. It was quite good. It was quite good. Yeah, I'm gonna walk this hill.
That's fine.
Massive.
Let's run until then.
Yeah. My God, we'll be walking all of it, so I'll be here for however long this hill is.
How are the legs?
They are sore, but to be fair, I was expecting, because my longest training run was only 16k. I usually train to 18, but honestly I just couldn't be arsed. I couldn't be arsed running that far in training, so yeah, I'm going to be much sorer than usual probably, but fine, I'm expecting it. Okay, well, 1.1 line. This is such a tough, that 3k was really hard, it was so steep. But we got a really nice view at the top of the hill, so it was worth it. Just had a little emotional moment. I just feel very proud. Very proud because this is like, I've had so much fun, but it's also been quite hard. And I don't know, I just feel, I don't really care what my time is, I just feel really proud that I've been able to do a course like this. look at this medal. This might be my favourite medal because of the polar bear. Oh, we're back. We just went to the co-op and I got a sandwich. Well, I'm going to make myself a little sandwich. I also got a chocolate milk because I heard that a chocolate milk is one of the best things that you can have after a run because it's got like sugar and protein in it. That was so much better than any of the training runs that I've done. As you've seen from my past few videos, the struggle has been real because the heat is heating in London, whereas obviously here it was 2 degrees, which is way more my vibe. I wouldn't say it was an easy run. There was definitely parts where the incline that you saw was just really, really tough and felt never ending, but because it was in the final 3k, you know, you just kind of got to hang on and then you're done. So overall, a great run, really fun course, like well organised, felt really safe. There was like guards and stuff everywhere. Well, on the bits where you ran out of town anyway. And yeah, that's another one ticked off. Probably my favourite half. Maybe my favourite race of all time, actually, thinking about it. Like, especially when you think about the views and, like, I'm probably not going to visit Svalbard ever again. So, like, that also added to the thing of it being really amazing. And I've wanted to come here for so long that it just felt very, very cool to actually be here. And to be here running when, like, obviously my background in running is very up and down. And, so to be here to, like, the point of coming was to do this run, which just does feel quite crazy because, you know, not really I was going to say a strong runner. I'm not going to say that because I just ran half marathon, but you know what I mean. Running isn't my background. I'm not really an athletic person, so to be here to exercise and to run feels crazy, and I have to remind myself every time I run that, you know, I'd never used to do this. So anyway, we are now gonna eat, and there is also a hot tub and a sauna in the hotel, so you bet we'll be making use of that. And then we're going out for noodles tonight, which I'm very, very excited about. So yeah, and then we're off home tomorrow morning, which is really sad. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of the trip, I've filmed basically the whole thing. We were here for a few days and we've done some really, really cool things and seen loads of just amazing things. So if you want to go and watch that, it's over on my other channel, Emily Georgia, which I will leave linked in the description box, so you can go and have a look at that. Honestly, you're not going to want to miss that video. It's going to be a really good one. I'm really excited to see all the footage back. But yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And yeah, in the next video that I'll do, I'll kind of update you on what I'm planning on doing next, what my training is going to look like, because it's going to be quite different from the last few months to a year, I think. But I'll give you the tea in the next video, so make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.